What we're not going to do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have to either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in and chime in and make their opinions about what we do and don't do or should or shouldn't do. But I will say this, whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults.
Something's shaking Atlanta, and the whispers are deafening. The Harris family, once hip-hop royalty and reality TV's golden brand, is cracking at the seams. Public fights, messy leaks, and rumors of paternity drama have turned their polished dynasty into chaos. King Harris, once paraded as teen's heir, is torching the script with wild claims and ugly allegations. The biggest bomb? The question that's haunted him for years. Who's really his father? One answer could blow this empire apart.
Yeah, so him being arrested isn't really like the shocker. It's him coming out and his, I guess, reaction to it, right? Because everybody's saying, King, you grew up privileged, bro. Why are you going down this path? Now he's talking about F the police, F12. So, he
Everybody felt it. King's meltdown wasn't just teenage rebellion, it was decades of frustration exploding in public. That viral Falcons game blow-up wasn't a stunt. It was a war between father and son, broadcast live for millions to see. The family suite turned into chaos. King defiant, yelling he stands on business, daring his dad to stop him. T.I., the self-proclaimed king of the South, lost control, and cameras caught it all. Red-faced, he locked his own son in a headlock as King shouted, "Get off me!" while T.I. snapped back, "You're embarrassing yourself and your family." And Tiny? She tried to calm it down, but only poured gas on the fire, clowning her son with that infamous pacifier comment. The Harris fairy tale? Dead and gone.
Still trying to coddle him for. Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
The real bombshell? King swears he didn't grow up in that flashy mansion at all. He was raised by his grandmother. He's been rejecting the silver spoon tag for years, painting himself as a kid who came up tough, not pampered. Fans saw gated luxury and reality TV cameras, but King blasted out a different truth. Mistreatment, isolation, being pushed aside in his own family. Suddenly, his furious tracks and wild outbursts started to sound like confessions. And then came the whispers. Sources claim King secretly took a paternity test behind T.Y.'s back. This isn't teenage drama, it's the ultimate betrayal, fueled by long-brewing questions about timelines and bloodlines. Every fight, every post, now looks like the rage of someone who thinks he's been lied to his whole life. If that test really flipped the story, the Harris empire could shatter overnight.
I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral. I'm not on the media's good side. I don't know why, but
The internet took the Harris family feud and turned it into a circus. TikTok blew it up first, spitting out wild theories that spread like gasoline on fire. Some claim King isn't even T.I.'s son, that a secret family arrangement has been hidden for years. The craziest version? That King's real mom isn't who we think, but Tiny's rumored secret daughter. Suddenly, the Harris family tree looked less like a legacy and more like a cover-up. Outrageous? Sure. But when has that ever stopped the internet? Tiny and Zuni tried damage control online. Tiny swore the DNA talk was lies you read, while Zuni fired back asking which street this word came off of. But once a rumor's loose, you can't shove it back in the box. The Harrises built their empire on being the first family of Southern hip-hop, platinum records, VH1 fame, 7 picture-perfect kids, but now the shine is gone. King's arrests, rants, and messy public fights show a dynasty unraveling in real time. And he's bragging about keeping his chain like it's a trophy in the chaos.
So the dynamics here are interesting, but I can't judge how the parenting is gone, because everything that we've seen has been stuff that many of us would have said or similar if we saw our children do this. But I will say this. A lot of what's happening is because it's in the public. Like most children don't have to do this in the public.
While King and T.I. were brawling in public, the Harris name was already drowning in bigger scandals. Old allegations of trafficking, misconduct, and wild behavior resurfaced, putting the royal family back under the harshest spotlight. Sabrina Peterson, once a close friend, has become their loudest enemy. She swears she's got receipts and even claims she shielded King from the fallout before. Now she's naming him directly while daring the feds to act. And she's not bluffing. The feds already have this, she warned. The fans deserve to know too. Meanwhile, T.I. tries to laugh it off on Instagram, telling followers not to believe the lies, even using the chaos to promote King's music. After the Falcons fiasco, he posted that the Harris clan is tied like a knot and nothing can break them. But fans aren't buying it. Week after week, new leaks, viral clips, and ugly rumors rip apart the family's perfect image. King's outbursts feel less like rebellion and more like demands for truth, with whispers of paternity tests just the beginning. If he's this bold now, what other secrets is he ready to drag into the light?
To me, I ain't really got too much to say on it. Just, getting my hustle on, stacking my bread.
So what that mean, getting your hustle on,
Stacking my bread, that's what that means.
King Harris is fighting to carve out his own identity, torching the perfect air script his family spent years selling. His Instagram feels like a non-stop rebellion. Boxing gloves, loud outfits, captions dripping with defiance. Gone is the polished VH1 kid. In his place stands a 20-year-old hungry to prove he's nobody's shadow. He sneers at the Silver Spoon label, grinding out rap singles while trying to shake free from T.Y.'s towering name. But the Harris legacy is a cage he can't escape. Every misstep, from his Georgia arrest to the Falcons game brawl, drags him back into the family circus. And it's not just the press. His own bloodline keeps clapping back online. Tiny and Sonique jump in to swat down gossip, but the harder they defend, the more King pushes away. Strip away the headlines, though, and the story cuts deeper. King says he found peace at his grandmother Diane's house, not the Harris mansion. He calls her mama, credits her for raising him, even laughs off her scoldings. To those who know him best, she's always been the real anchor. Not the brand, not the cameras, not even his superstar parents. That rumored paternity test could be the hand grenade that blew the Harris dynasty apart. If true, it wouldn't just be King questioning his bloodline. It would be his ultimate rejection of the identity his parents built for him. This wasn't about clout. It was a desperate search for truth, even if it shattered everything. Now the fallout is everywhere. Side eyes on social, cryptic lyrics, and public spats all scream one thing. King wants answers, no matter the cost. And this time, no glossy family photo or Instagram post can glue the cracks back together. But the danger isn't just emotional, it's financial. The Harris Empire is a brand, and a paternity scandal could detonate deals, endorsements, and partnerships tied to their perfect family image. Industry whispers are getting darker. I might go nuclear, distancing himself, or even disowning King outright. For a dynasty obsessed with optics, that move would be catastrophic, sending shockwaves through Atlanta and far beyond.
Great family, man. I see you how you blended your family together. And it's not easy. That's what I want to ask you about. It's not easy.
Behind all the lawsuits, Instagram posts, and industry whispers lies the real cost. The emotional wreckage. Questioning your own bloodline under the world's spotlight leaves scars no tabloid can measure. For all his bravado, King now stands at a brutal crossroads. Is he the reckless son who torched his family for the truth, or a tragic figure forced to break every taboo just to breathe in peace? The Harris' silence screams louder than any denial, and the damage is already written across every stiff red carpet pose and every awkward social post. King's bond with his grandmother makes the Harris fairy tale look fake. Was the perfect family life on TV just smoke and mirrors, while the real love came from Diane's house? Did King grow up a prop in someone else's empire, begging for attention from parents more worried about brand than blood? Every outburst now feels like a battle cry. Not just against T.I., but against the fear he was never truly part of the Harris family at all.
If you are going to be emotionally attached to how they receive it, if you're going to have an emotional attachment to their opinion.
At the heart of all this chaos is identity. Bloodline and legacy colliding in the ugliest way. King's rumored paternity test isn't just gossip, it's the breaking point of years spent feeling like the outsider in his own family. Did he chase those answers because of a suspicion that never left him? Was he always the other in a household built on appearances? If so, no wonder his rage spills out for the world to see. What happens when every photo op and reunion carries the weight of doubt?
Steve Sadar reached out to me looking to make a deal on behalf of T.I. and Tiny. And I told Steve Sadar that my clients want justice. So if the deal involves Tiny and T.I. turning themselves in and admitting to the crime that they've committed, then fine, we got a deal. But if it does not, then I would prefer to have the investigators do their work and to bring criminal charges against Tiny and T.I.
Just when it seems the Harris saga couldn't get messier, Sabrina Peterson reappears. And she's threatening to blow it all sky high. She claims the feds already have the dirt, but insists fans deserve to see the receipts too. Peterson isn't new to this. She's the same ex-confidant who accused T.I. of threats, later leveled misconduct claims, and never stopped fueling the fire. Now she's dragging King into the mix, hinting she once shielded him and teasing hidden DMs that could expose secrets the family fought to bury. For T.I., it's a PR nightmare. His Instagram denials, "It's a beautiful day to not spread lies," are met with pure eye rolls as the internet races to the next thread. The empire is crumbling like a sandcastle in high tide. VH1 axed their show, lawsuits pile up, and every Family United post feels faker by the day. Even Tiny's clapbacks calling paternity talk clickbait can't stop the bleeding. The more they deny, the more it looks like they're hiding something explosive. Now the world's locked in, waiting for Peterson's next play. Will her receipts finally drop the smoking gun, or just add another dizzying twist to a saga already overflowing with chaos? Is King about to topple the dynasty from within, or will he become the cautionary tale, swallowed whole by the very empire he tried to escape? Every rumor, every denial, every viral outburst makes the Harris legacy look less like royalty and more like ruin. The curtain's up, the masks are off, and the truth is coming. When it lands, the Harris family may never recover. Share your unfiltered thoughts in the comments. We want to know what you think. Big thanks for tuning in to Star Watch, your front row seat to Hollywood's messiest moments. Smash that like button, share it around, and subscribe so you're ready for the next big reveal. Because in this world, no secret stays hidden forever.